What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Today we're talking about the new settings in Call of Duty Mobile and what I have for mine. I've been getting this video request a lot lately, so here, let's jump into it. All right, now one of the changes is the bullet trail effect. I personally have it on so I can see any bullet trails because it's better to see where the enemy is shooting from and get more information so you can know where they're at. Next up, what your gun kick skill is, your recoil skill, your view kick skill, all of these, you want to have them on 0. If you have it higher of any sort, even at 100, basically your gun is going to kick a lot more. It's going to feel like it has more recoil. It's harder to aim, and you don't want that. You want a gun that's as stable and as unmovable as possible in order to have the most accuracy, so make sure you turn these down to 0. The same goes for the weapon performance while hip firing. Make sure these are on 0 as well. This is not a new setting, but it's something I updated in my settings, which is my FOV. I turned it down from 65 to 51 in case anybody was wondering and did want to try it out. I really recommend it because you can see a lot more, but each to their own. Use what you're comfortable with. Next up, the frame rate adjustment. You want to turn this on and max out your frame rate to 120, especially if you have a gaming device like myself. I use the ROG 6. I used to use the Red Magic 6. Even the new Samsung that we're playing on for the World Championship, we're gonna have it on 120 frame rate. This will help give your game a lot more smoothness if it can handle 120, and so you'll be able to win more gunfights and perform better overall. Now, another setting is adjust screen. If you go to customize here, you can adjust your HUD and bring it closer or further as per your preference. Now you also have the shader preload, which essentially can help reduce lag in game. I'm not actually gonna start this, but this is what it does, and if you are experiencing lag, do try this option out. Now, the last couple updates on the audio and graphics is simply the super resolution and the variable rate shading. I have the rate shading on. Basically, it'll just render some different areas of the map a little bit better. I have it on. It's not really necessary. I do not have super resolution on. I have that off because, in my opinion, the more resolution like the utilities and stuff has, the more it's kind of hard to see, and it's just not as good in my opinion. Because it's just less cluttered when it's off. If it's on, it seems a bit more over the top, which isn't necessary. Now, under effects, they added a 3D get hit tint, so whenever you're getting shot, you can now essentially see the direction and the height of where your enemy is shooting from. So whether they're above or below you, it'll help signal that with your get hit tint or hint. And so I have that on. I have a blue color, put it maximum opacity so I can see the most. This is going to be helpful, although it's really subtle. You can't see it as much. I haven't really noticed it personally, but it's still an option, which I suggest you try. That is all the new settings in the new season and what I recommend as a professional player. So take this information with a grain of salt, test it and use what you can think is best for you to help you do better, and throw out what you don't think is valuable to you. Like, comment, subscribe. We're gonna have a new video on my loadouts for this new season coming up next, so stay tuned and we'll catch you in that next video. Take care. Bye. Love you guys.